Colby Baldwin and Mark Silos, 2 for the face-off here. Penn State in white, Cornell in red, and face-off is won by Cornell. Baldwin lost his stick in the process, and now we'll get this big red offense on its first possession. Cornell this season averaging 17.75 goals per game. That's first in the Ivy League, second in the country. Here's Wertheim. Comes over to Firth, trying to get past Sweeney. He's bumped low, and here's Michael Long matched up with the short stick of Kyle Aldridge. Long did not play in last year's meeting between these two teams. Gets topside. Long stopped by Frassian. Great speed from Wallstrom. Gives it to Peden. Gives it up top. Mercer with his hands free, scores! Luke Mercer. Too much time, too much room, and a mistake for Cornell as Penn State strikes first.
Looking like a young Sergio Perkovic. That's Luke Mercer's favorite player, just signed a new contract with the Carolina Chaos, and that step down was very similar to the Motor City Hitman step down. Great shot placement as you see this replay here. Peden extends over goal line, extended, finds him wide open, way too much time, way too much space.
Here's Ethan Long, an incredibly high IQ player. Here's Costin with time and room. Shot is blocked, gets it back, and he scores on the follow. It was initially blocked by Luke Gilmartin, but Costin stayed with it, and he makes it 2-0 Penn State.
You know, that one had to sting on Gilmartin because it's cold out there. There's no lying about the weather. It's raining, it's cold, it sucks to be out there in this kind of weather. It doesn't matter if you're playing, you hate it. You see this shot, ricochets off his thigh. It looks like, oops, cookie. That's what Matt Costin probably said, and he got a freebie right in front of the crease. Nust had no chance, and Penn State out to a quick start, which is the complete opposite of what they had against Yale.
Baldwin here against Angelo Petrakis. A clean win. Chance for make it, take it with Penn State. Here's Mark Sickler. Oh my goodness, the bench is fired up here at Panzer Stadium. Mark Sickler, in his first game of the season, has dealt with injury. Off the faceoff, gets time and room, and another bouncer goes for Penn State. It's make it, take it for the Nittany Lions right now, and it's 3-0.
An absolute juice goal. There's the replay. Another bouncer that skips right by Nustin.
Already up 3-0 here through the first 6 minutes. Matt Trainer working against Dooley. Oh my goodness. It's 4-0 Penn State. Trainer rolling away from Dooley and sticks it far post.
The bench is fired north right now. Everybody's going crazy along that sideline. And this is exact opposite of what we saw from the Yale-Penn State game a week ago. Yale was scoring all the goals early and often. They were playing make it, take it lacrosse. Now Penn State is, you see this roll from Trainer, finds himself free, and he goes stick side on Wyatt Nuss. Nuss is a left-handed goalie, and Matt Trainer, he's a righty, decides to go offhand and decides to shoot on stick. And these offensive midfielders, so they may just take those matchups.
Firth with space, gets it down to Long. Up top, Kelleher blocked on its way through, but it ricochets in, exactly what Cornell needed. Hugh Kelleher gets the big red on the board.
And you have to go to your quarterback. It worked its way to X to Michael Long. He's the feeder, he's the distributor. If he gets the ball, something good is going to happen for this offense. Unfortunate bounce off the stick of Kyle Aldridge beating Frassian, but great set as you see the pass right here and then just step down for Kelleher. Too easy, gets the bottom corner, and that's what Cornell needs to get to.
Long gets the slide from Sweeney. Cadigan, it resets with Kelleher. Kelleher, odd angle shot, closed off by Frassian. Sweeney with the GB. 10 seconds to shoot here for Penn State. Costin trying to get that right hand free. Over to Morin, 5 on the clock. Skip to Trainer. Trainer with the bounce shot. Won't go, and 3 players back it up for Cornell. It was 3 for 4 last week against Yale. It's 1 for 1 to start here as Peden has Dooley hung up at X. Peden, a great feeder, trying to find someone to go to. Finds a quick stick to Matt Trainer. 5-1 Penn State. Peden, the patience from X. and Trainer buries it.
Don't look now, but Matt Trainor's on fire here this afternoon. That's his second, and look at this feed from Peden. He just waits and waits, lulls it out, sees Trainer cutting through that mesh look, wide open. Short stick was too far away. Free goal right there.
Bide his time, working against Alex Ross, man down, or man up opportunity rather, coming up for Cornell. Kirst gets his hands free, goes low. Beautiful save by Frassian. Possession stays with the Big Red. Wertheim spinning inside. Another stop made by Frassian. This will roll out of bounds.
Cornell.
Frassian might not be perfect, but he's 4 for 5 on his saves today. Malone's been quiet. Here's Trainer. There's the hat trick. Right on cue. TJ Malone was a little quiet. Picks up an assist.
That's .200 for TJ Malone as well. A huge milestone for the lefty attackman. And once again, Matt Trainer, though, still cooking with some pure gas. He's letting the ball fly out here this afternoon. Look at it once again. Great pick there. Malone off the roll, finds Trainer in the slot area. And just, once again, too much time, too much space for these Penn State shooters right now. Cornell star Jeff Teton, PLL star as well. I mean, he's a great player, excellent freshman. We're going to see a lot of him for the next few years here.
Teat had some high praise for Firth, who goes nice move there, but Jack Frassian stops his shot. Finds Malone working from this high wing. Gets it down to Ethan Long on the invert. Long spinning away, gets to Malone. Costin spins to the left hand. Lets his shot go and scores. Matt Costin, he loves to go to the right hand, goes to the left this time, and it's a 6-goal advantage for Penn State.
And what did Grant Hawes tell us this week on Thursday? That roll for Matt Costin, that's his bread and butter, and it's on display once again. Here's Long working his game right here, swings it to Malone, one extra feed, roll dodge, hands free for Costin, bang, pins the corner off stick.
Sheehan draws the slide of Scarfy. Quick movement to Blake. Blake steps down. Frassian with the stop. Ross had the loose ball. Barnum still recovering from a shoulder injury against Colgate in week 1. Here's Malone. Time, room, bullseye! TJ Malone and Chris Jordan combining to make it 8-1 Penn State here in the second quarter.
And what's the Penn State offense? It's an offense of two-man games. We've seen it all afternoon, and right here, when this replay pops up, you'll see Jordan and Malone work the two-man game to perfection, and when TJ Malone has this much time and space, it's going to be way too easy. Pick comes from Malone. Jordan takes it. Excellent pick set. Draws the double. Malone, time, space, bullseye, as you said. That was a heat check. That's what that was. He's feeling himself right now.
Wertheim, the skip. Firth, all alone. Jack Frassian says no.
They saw Malone bouncing off after he had just scored, so both guys went to him. It was another bad display on defense for Cornell. They're having some trouble, but great defense right here from the short stick D midi group. Ball's loose on the carpet. That's a stop that Cornell needed, but they throw it away.
Matt Trainer was trying to get away from Charlie Box. He poked the ball free. Malone tried to go underneath against Jack Follows, captain of this defense. Now he's going to try and beat him with speed. Takes a push to the back. That'll draw a flag. Malone sticks with it, and that goes wide. Hits off the back. Looked like the leg of Peden at X.
As you see this chance once again, Malone squarely pushed in the back there by Follows. Gets up, still has the ball in his cross, decides to rip one. TJ Malone, great distributor. Matt Trainer's out there to play inside, and so is Jeb Brinfleck. He'll find a soft spot in the D.
Here's Trainer, and the stop is made by Tully. Matthew Tully here trying to get the clear, and that ride from Penn State causing trouble here. Brinfleck picks it up. Matt Trainer with an excellent job there. Notre Dame's always been a big fan of that 10-man ride. Here's Trainer with time and room. The bouncer, there's 4. The sideline is halfway onto the field as Matt Trainer is feeling it through the rain, and it's 9-1 Penn State.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, High bouncers go. Kids at home that are watching, seeing this Penn State offense cook, look no further than the high bouncers because they go in often. And right there, Matt Trainer just beats the goaltender right there. That's Matthew Tolley.
Huge part of this offense here. Nikolic, feed inside, long, right on the doorstep. Frassian, another unbelievable save. This is one of the all-time performances in a half by a goaltender. Michael Long, who Connor Busick said doesn't get enough media attention like CJ Kirst, but Will Peden. It's all Penn State. It's 10-1 Nittany Lions here in the first half. Peden, a resurgent junior year continues. He's got his first of the day.
Will Peden crossed over GLE there and just fired low to low. That first slide is coming in and making it hard for the attacker or the midfielder to get by their matchup here.
Kirst gets his hands free and top side, and a ricochet, looks like it rolls through. CJ Kirst gets on the board for Cornell with 2:23 left to go in the second quarter, and it's another odd goal for the Big Red.
That's both goals for Cornell today have come off of a weird bounce. You see that Kirst shot. It was just a bouncer. It just skipped off the turf, really weird. Part of that being how wet it is out there. It kind of just died and then bounced a little bit past Frassian right there. Great shot from Kirst. Now he's going to be firing. He's got one. He's going to start shooting from anywhere and everywhere. He wants to score more, and he needs to score more to will this team back into the game. You know, he's the big guy. Long's going to feed him. He's going to step down. He's going to let it fly.
Kirst, the turnover. He makes it 2 in a row. Baldwin at the face-off win, tried to reset it with his defense. Kirst picks it off like a safety, flying high up to the ball. Frassian out of his net. Kirst says, I'll take that.
Right on cue. He's going to shoot from anywhere, and you know, when there's no goalie in the net, it's a lot easier, and you saw it right there from Kirst, but it's a bad turnover from Baldwin. Kirst climbs the ladder, steps in from the restraining box line right there, so that's a deep shot.
2 quick goals for Cornell. Long still trying to get going. Firth with his hands free. Stop made by Frassian. And the race is won by Hugh Kelleher. Him and Joe Scarfy were the last 2 diving at the line. Northeim working against Hawes. Comes up top, Kelleher. Kelleher driving down and barrels his way in. Kelleher going straight through Sam Sweeney. That's 3 straight for Cornell.
And that is the perfect person to score a goal because he wins that race. As much as Penn State fans are going to argue that Scarfy was the one that was closest to the end line, it wasn't. And as you see Kelleher just step right by Sweeney, just bounces off him, rips one, top left corner, get it to Ethan Long at X and let him pass out front, or work it to Peden or Malone to let them set up this offense here.
It's over to Malone on the high wing. Malone run into his left hand. TJ Malone. His bread and butter. Run into the middle of the field, gets his left hand free, and puts it between the wickets of Matthew Tully.
What did he tell us a few weeks ago when they were preparing for Villanova? He's a slasher. That's his mindset. When he played basketball, he's a shooting guard. He loved to slash through defenses. Slashes through right there, gets his left hand free.
Whether it was Wyatt Nustin that or now Matthew Tully, the Cornell goaltenders have had no answer.
Yeah, they're getting shelled out here. Here comes Morin.
Quickly inside, Trainer. There's number 5. It took 27 seconds for Penn State to extend its lead up to 8.
Matt Trainer's different right now. He's playing different. 5 goals in this game. He had an excellent showing last week against Yale, and this time, 2 poles on him. He still gets that shot off. Goes at medium height level, 5-hole, splits the wickets of Tully, and Penn State offense still buzzing after the break.
Baldwin pokes the ball free. Tries to go behind the back to Kyle Aldridge. Has it taken away by Petrakis, but Aldridge pokes the ball free. Who else but Matt Trainer to pick it up? Set a new career high in goals in a game with 6. He's got 5. We still got some time left to go. Moore and a step down and another goal for Penn State. 2 in a minute and a second to begin the second half. And it's last week's hero, Jake Moore, getting on the score sheet.
the Garnet Valley native, shows grit anytime he's out there. 5'8", 5'9", one of the smaller guys on this roster right here, showcases the wheels, gets topside, too much time, too much space. Another bounce shot that went high corner for the third time today.
Top Kelleher gets it over to Firth, and Firth buries it past Frassian. First one of the day for Willem Firth. The talented Canadian freshman gets on the board, and an answer for Cornell. With 30 will slow things down for Penn State. Gives it back to Peden. Dooley hung up again. Who's going to cut to the goal here for Penn State? It's Wallstrom, and he buries it. Second time's the charm for Luke Wallstrom and Will Peden. Another assist for Peden. That's his third of the day. And it's 14-5 Penn State.
And once again, Will Peden, an excellent distributor, sees Wallstrom get clear of his man right there. It's just an easy pass. It's simple. That's pass and catch like you're playing in the backyard of it.
In the fall. He said his goal was still to become a starting attackman here at Penn State. He continued to work. That's what Jeff Tambroni's been so proud of. He said he never pitched his 10. That trainer, there's 6. Low to high, sticks it in the corner.
He's shooting 50% right now. That's 6 goals on 12 shots. Matt Trainer is unreal right now. Not to mention the 3 ground balls and the assist he has on the day. His second sock trick of the season. Pen and corners, like, you know, throwing darts on a dartboard right now for him as you see this replay. Malone feeds him. Trainer steps into it. Another goal for Penn State. They've got 15 this afternoon.
Here's Peden again. Wrapping against Dooley. Loses his stick. The ride pokes the ball free. It comes up to Staub. Staub trying to run away. Luke Wallstrom went full extension. In transition here. Cadigan down low to Long. Comes out of his cross.
It's that way right now for them. They may find something here in this third quarter, but they need to find something. That's the most important thing right now. They've got to get a goal on the board here.
That one for Sheehan, just coming out of his stick on the cradle. Back check made by Sweeney. The follow wasn't there. Brendan Leary thought he had the ball in his stick. He was running free, and well, the ball was not. It'll be a minute against Sweeney. Spinning along the outside. Here's Long. Feet on the doorstep. It's Firth, and right on cue, there's their first shot on the man up, and it's a goal for Cornell.
And that's perfect execution. Firth just doled his timeout on the doorstep, waited, find himself free in the slot. Easy goal. He's going to score that 9 times out of 10. We've seen Frassian make some great saves this afternoon, but great feed by Michael Long. Firth, foot outside of the crease there. Free goal for him, and that's huge for Cornell.
Rolling, finds Peden. That's Long this time. Feeding out in front. Trainer behind the back. Oh my goodness! Check, please. Matt Trainer with 7.
Somebody check his pulse. I mean, he is unreal. That's his 7th of the game, a new career high for him. And right here, behind the back, why not? Who cares? We saw it in the first half, a couple of those split dodges, dropping ankles on the Cornell defense, throwing random BTBs.
Wallstrom on the invert. Wallstrom wrapping and sticking beneath the bar. Luke Wallstrom's got his 2nd of the day. Penn State, there is no stopping this offense. 17-6.
Penn State's letting the rest of the nation know that they're legit once again. Luke Wallstrom wrapping around GLE, fires out one, top bends, and
penalty coming to an end. Aldridge will come out of the box in place of Leary. Feed out in front, Long, doesn't go. Costin rises, picks it up, and Sweeney has it here for Penn State. Grade A opportunities for Cornell. Sometimes just met with better goaltending. Here's Malone, and he's got another. Malone, the underhand release. Running to his left, and he puts it far post. A hat trick for TJ Malone, 6 points on the day for him.
And it all starts with the quick first step of Jake Moore coming out of the changing game. He crosses over the midline first, gets the feed from Malone, comes back through, hits him back. They're best buddies. They love playing together, and bang. Goal for TJ Malone, his third of the afternoon, 6 point of the game for him.
Kirst trying to bully his way inside against Ross. Takes the screen, now has McVicker on him. Return feed to Dalton, and he puts it past Frasian. A great two-man game between CJ Kirst and Andrew Dalton results in a Cornell goal.
And great job by Kirst to work for that switch. When he saw he had McVicker, he knew he has the green light. As you see this replay here, he'll take the screen from Dalton, sees he gets the slide. Now Ross is stuck out over there because he wants the matchup back. Great quick feed inside to Dalton.
The first line middies of Costin, Morin, and Long. Costin gets the left hand, running inside. The bounce shot is saved by Tully. Face-off violation against Colby Baldwin to begin the fourth quarter. Cornell chasing 11. Silos is going to have a jump shot. The face-off guy here for Cornell.
In high school, he played both sides of the field. He played some offensive midfield and defensive midfield. That's why they're confident with him out there. If he loses a draw or if he wins it, he can shoot.
Morin, Malone, the two-man game, and Morin just misses it. Flag comes in late. Penn State going to go to the man-up. You're going to see Jeb Brenflick, Luke Mercer, and Chris Jordan coming to the game. Here's another look at it. Morin just takes a shot right there from Jason Singer.
Last week it was a nice skip pass down low to Jeb Brenfleck and tight. Today it's been passes elsewhere, but we'll see what he has cooked up today for this man-up.
2-minute penalty here. Mercer, step down, bullseye! Luke Mercer with an absolute rocket. 19-7, and Mercer
look at this replay here. I mean, Mercer, bang. Too easy, and that's a non-releasable penalty, by the way. So Penn State still has a minute 51 on this man up to score some more goals.
Chris Jordan can do that. A feed to Long. Great ball movement here from Penn State. Jordan, inside trainer, the jump shot, saved by Tully. If he's starting at attack now. Here Jordan, big size matchup against Charlie Box. Drops it off to Mercer, inside trainer, spins, just goes wide. He was looking for number 8.
Jordan on Box is 6'5" versus 5'8". I mean, that's unreal. Just crazy size difference.
Shot clock reset there for Penn State. Mercer spinning, pushed down by Box. Picked up by Dooley.
So much heart. Like, that's just all heart from Box, right? He's giving up the height advantage every matchup he signs up for. But he shows so much heart and determination as a short stick.
And push will be called against Trainer as the ball was poked free from Box. That was TJ Malone on the check. Nikolic around McVicker, had the slide from Sweeney. Quick stick out in front, and a goal there for Michael Long. Been very quiet today, and it took till 9:48 left in the fourth quarter for Long to notch his first goal, third point of the afternoon.
I mean, that's a step in the right direction for Cornell, but still down 11 with under 10 to go. They've got to score one a minute, essentially. Great feed right there, and Michael Long makes no mistake.
Long has the backup, just 18 seconds to go on Gil Martin's violation. It's on top, Malone. Malone, feed down low, Long, good stop made by Tully. Dooley trying to run past Mercer. He runs out of room here, just tiptoeing the line. Ball's poked free. Malone What a ride here from Penn State. Trainer poking it free. And what will the call be? There's a flag down on the far side in front of the Cornell bench.
Unsportsmanlike for a minute. Full time served.
Malone down low. Brenfleck right on the goal mouth. And he gets a crease violation there, but a flag comes in as well.
They're discussing this goal. This may count. I mean, 2 fakes thrown by Brenfleck. He buried it, but no goal, but a flag thrown on the play. Here's the replay. Once again, 1 fake, 2 fakes, gets free, falls in the goal mouth, so obviously that's going to be called off. Doesn't matter if you've scored the goal. If you land in that goal mouth, it's no goal. And he came to the game and just got shelled right away. It's an unfortunate way to start your afternoon.
Wertheim getting inside. That goes off the crossbar and quickly into the stick of Sam Sweeney. He's hounded by Kirsten Cadigan, gets it to Frassian. He escapes and takes a shot in the chest. He's down behind the play. Is the left side of his chest to stomach area as Malone splits inside, loses the ball, picks it back up. He's doubled, shovels it to Morin. Morin gets inside position. He loses his stick. It's a yard sale as Tully will scoop it up.
Tully's got some wheels, but not getting through TJ Malone right there.
TJ Malone is trying to become an honorary Kavanaugh brother. 4 minutes to go here. Long against the short stick in Aldridge. Feed inside, right on the doorstep, and it's a finish for Cadigan. Makes it 19-9 with 4 minutes to go.
Unfortunate for Johnson. First shot he sees is in tight on the doorstep. He's not, he's not Jack Frassian. He's a very good goalie from what we've seen early in this season, but Frassian had been making saves all day on these in tight shots, but Cadigan gets his hands free, fires that one bottom corner past Johnson.
Or any more from here on out. Kirst thought about stepping into it, extra pass. Long. Save made by Johnson, first of his career, going against one of the best in the country in Michael Long, but he stepped back in the crease after he came out. Well, after the first shot he saw was a tough start for Johnson. He's coming to his own as Leary takes it all the way himself on the clear, as there are now 3 minutes to go here as Lazaro ran into and Wertheim took the brunt of it. Lazaro keeps going, loses the ball and follows, puts it across here. He can't find it. It's just chaos right now. And now Lazaro finds Jordan in transition here for Penn State. Jordan steps free and buries it. I think we all need a second to breathe after the last 30 seconds.
Chaos at midfield. Follows was trying to goose that ball along. No communication with his teammate. Penn State picks up the ground ball. Jordan gets his man slipping. That looks like Firth, who's an offensive midfielder. He's not playing much defense.
Down low, Lazaro. And here's Sean Donnelly, who transferred from Drexel in the offseason. Had an outstanding career with the Dragons. Feeds it to Garrett Glatz, coming inside, and it's stopped by Tully. A statement win for Penn State, who cracked back into the top 10 after starting the year as a preseason number 4. Now will go on to win 5 straight games. It started with Villanova, it extended on a road trip to Stony Brook and Navy, comeback win against Yale, and a domination against Cornell, a 20-9 win for Penn State over the number 8 team in the country.